Hi, good morning. Welcome to TechFreaks Info, the engineering tutorial hub. And today, in this topic, we will be learning about the chemical reaction happening inside a lead acid battery with the help of this particular animation you are seeing on the screen. So, let's learn what's happening inside a lead acid battery. So if you consider this uh, as the casing of the lead acid battery, here we have the positive plate, that means the anode, and here we have the negative plate, that's the cathode, and the yellow colored electrolyte, that means it is the sulfuric acid. So the positive plate, the red colored positive plate, the anode is actually PbO2, that is it is lead peroxide, and this cathode is spongy lead. So let's see what's happening chemically inside a lead acid battery while the battery is getting discharged, or while we are taking the power from the battery. So what's happening? So as I told, the electrolyte is H2SO4. So the H2SO4 molecule breaks down into H2 and SO4, and the sulfate, that means SO4, joins with the anode, actually with the lead in the anode, that means in the positive plate, and it becomes PbSO4, that means it becomes lead sulfide, and the another sulfate atom joins with the spongy lead in the cathode, and this also becomes lead sulfate. And here we have 2H2, that means two hydrogen atoms left behind over here. Here this joins with the O2 here in the anode and becomes water. So what we have inside a lead acid battery while the battery is getting discharged looks like this. In the positive plate, that means anode, we have PbSO4, that is lead sulfate, and in the electrolyte we'll be having water, that is 2H2O, and the negative plate also will be having PbSO4, that is lead sulfate. And now let's see what's happening when the battery is getting charged. So while the battery is getting charged, what we do is the electrons are forced into the negative plate and actually removed from the positive plate. So to achieve this, an electric current must be forced through the battery in the opposite direction to that of the current flow during battery discharge. So while when we do this, what happens is that the water which we have as the current electrolyte will break down, that means H2O breaks into H2 and O, and this two atoms of oxygen joins back with the lead in the anode and becomes PbO2, that means it becomes lead peroxide, and the sulfate joins with the hydrogen and becomes H2SO4, that means sulfuric acid. And from here also the sulfate comes out and joins the hydrogen. So we'll be having finally during the charging the positive plate, that means anode, we will be having PbO2, that means it is lead peroxide over here, and the electrolyte is sulfuric acid, and on the negative plate we will be having spongy lead. So this is the chemical reaction happening inside a lead acid battery. This is how a lead acid battery actually functions. I believe you got an idea about the chemical reaction in a lead acid battery. If you want to know more about the construction of the lead acid battery, you can watch the video of the construction of lead acid battery in my YouTube channel. And also you can also find out how the current flow is happening in a lead acid battery, or how it facilitates the current flow. You can also view the video how current flow is generated by a lead acid battery in my YouTube channel. You can also see other training videos in my blog and my YouTube channel specified over here.